Hi Johnny, I thought I'd record this 3-minute quick video to talk about how I can be incredible guests on your show talking about the 3-minute speaking masterpiece. Having been a business executive, I've probably sat through thousands of presentations, pitches, sales meetings, board meetings that fell flat, that were frankly boring. They were saturated in jargon, saturated in verbiage, and it was literally the death by PowerPoint. What I've done and what I've committed to over the last decade or so is actually helping leaders tell their story quickly, snappily, in 3 minutes. Because here's the truth. Often we don't get the half hour, the budget, the meeting, the agenda shifted, and you don't get the half hour, you get 3 minutes. So how do you tell a compelling story, a compelling case, an inspiring story in just 3 minutes? That's what I do. And what I mean by those magic 3 minutes is humbly this. It is about finding structures, and I kind of share those tools, those tactics, those actions, those structures of how you can frame those 3 minutes. Really getting that caffeine hit of an intro, making sure you are packing it with the right amount of information, but balancing information, those data points, with actually the color, making sure you're touching all 5 senses to inspire people and actually move them to the decision, the behavior, and maybe the sell you want. So what do I believe your audience can gain from my appearance on your show? I think the first thing is this. As professionals, as leaders, as aspiring leaders, as entrepreneurs, there is a compelling need to tell an inspiring, influential, and impact-based story. As I mentioned before, I will share techniques, technologies, and strategies, not just about the way you speak and what you speak, but how you deliver that message with impact and actually with passion. How you make sure your talk, your belief, your speech is rooted in your belief structure, your values, and you emanate that inspiration. So lastly, just a few bars on me. My name is Simon Teeves, Simon Trevarthen. Yep, it's a long mouthful of a name. And basically, I'm a professional speaker. I was a former journalist, an executive, and also an aid worker. I've worked in several conflict and post-conflict zones. I've trained, I think, over 1,500 leaders and coached them individually on their speaking techniques and technologies, both in the public sector, the non-for-profit sector, and the private sector. So here's my final call to action. Book me as a guest. I'm interested in making this show one of your best episodes. I'm very easy to work with, very flexible. I've got the technology and all the home studio to make it a first-class production, highest quality. So let's work together to make this episode in your show an incredible success.